Okay. Now today we will discuss how to load the program in microprocessor study kit and how to test the working of the program. This is one sample program with us. It is addition of two 8-bit number. The title of the program or the aim objective is program to add two 8-bit numbers stored at memory location 2100 and 2101H, that is hexadecimal memory. Now as we have discussed, in the memory kit the memory is from 2000 and this is the RAM, that is scratch pad. Therefore we can store the data from 2000 onwards, but from 2000 to 20FF the region is reserved for some monitor utilities, and therefore it is better to store the data, temporary data, from 2100 onwards. Okay, the first number which is to be added is kept at 2100, the second number is at 2101, and store the 16-bit result at memory location 2103 and 2102, that is 2103 LSB and 2102 we will have to store the MSB. This is our program. Okay, to achieve the task, this is the program with us. Now in case of the 8085 program, we will have to write the memory addresses in one column. To get the idea about the program, there are some labels if required. This is the start, and here I can say that it is end label, therefore this is the overall program. I can write one more label here, it is end. Then we will have to write the hex code which are to be loaded in the memory. But the logic can be decided, or depending on the logic we will have to write the program in the form of instruction which consist of mnemonics and operand. Okay. Now if we will have to write some comment, I can write at the end of the program. Now here the program is, what we will have to do, we will first use the instruction MVIC, it is 00, that means we will have to load the register C with 00. Then LXI H 2100, that means we will have to load HL pair by 2100. We will have to move the content of memory to the accumulator. The memory is the location whose address is at HL pair. Therefore, the content of 2100 are loaded in accumulator. Now we know that in this program, we will have to add the numbers from 2100 and 2101. Therefore, the data which is at 2100 is transferred to the accumulator. Then INX H, HL pair will be incremented by 1. That means it is now pointing to 2101. Add M, the content of 2101 are added in accumulator, that means the content of 2100. Then JNC, jump on no carry. If there is no carry, then we will have to jump ahead. See, because the register C is used to store the carry, and therefore there is no need of increment of that register. Therefore if there is no carry, jump ahead. If there is carry, then increment C and go to that next instruction, that is ahead. INX H. Now we will have to point the memory location 2102. Move the carry in that 2102, that means it is MSB, that is in the form of carry. Again increment HL pair. Store the data from accumulator to the memory, that is 2103, and in the accumulator there is sum. Therefore sum will be stored at 2103 and carry will be stored at 2102, and then it is RST1, that is we will have to stop the execution of program. Okay. Now to write the program is interesting. It needs the logic. With some help, some logic, we can convert the program into the instructions. Therefore we will have to use the logic and we will have to write the instruction. Remaining part is technical. Now what we have to do, we will have to convert the instruction into hex code, and for that you can see that there is a chart. Now this is the chart. Okay, now this chart is there. This chart consists of the instruction and the corresponding hex code. Now what we will have to do? We will have to search for the instruction MVIC and then see what is the code, hex code for that particular instruction. Now I will check. See, here it is MVIC. I will zoom it and you can see that the instruction is MVIC, operand is 8-bit data. The code for the instruction is 0E. Therefore, we will have to see it is 0E and then we will have to write, see, for MVIC 00, I will have to write it is 0, yes, 0E, that is for MVIC, and 00. Okay. What about LXIH? For LXIH, again, I will search for LXI. See, here it is LXIH. LXIH and 16-bit address. For LXIH, the hex code is 21. Therefore, for LXIH, I can write it is 21. The operand is 2100, but in case of the 3-byte instruction, the address is to be provided in the form such that first LSB and then MSB. Therefore, 210021. That will be LXIH 2100. Then move memory to accumulator. I will search for move memory to accumulator. You will observe it is somewhere here. It is move memory to accumulator. It is 7E. Therefore, I will write the code 7E here. It is 7E. Okay. Now I will check and I will write LXIH. LXIH is 21. This is 1-byte instruction 21. ADDM. ADDM is 86. It is 86. Then JNC, jump on no carry. You will observe that the instruction is somewhere here. It is JNC. Are you getting it? It is JNC. I will show you it again. Yes, it is JNC. The code is D2. The operand is 16-bit address. And therefore, while writing, how I will write? It is D2. It is ahead. Therefore, first of all, I will have to wait for some time. I cannot write the address of ahead right now. Okay, but the 2-byte address is to be written here. Then what about INRC? I will check and write for increment C. It is 0C. Then what about INXH? INXH is 21. Then move C to M. I will check for move C to M. Okay, see, it is move C to M. Move C to M. It is 71. Therefore, I will write here it is 71. Then INXH is 21. Then move accumulator to memory. I will write move accumulator to memory. It is 77. It is 77. Accumulator to memory 7. And RST1, it is CF. Okay. That means first of all what I have done? I have converted the instruction which consists of mnemonics and operand into the hex code. Now I will have to assign the memory addresses. As I know, the program can be stored from the battery backup memory from 6000H. I will begin with 6000. At 6000, I will have to load 0E. But the instruction is 2-byte. Therefore, at 00, there will be 0E. At 01, there will be 00. And the next instruction is to be begin with 6002. Correct? This is important. Then 2, 3, 4. I will have to begin next instruction, that is move M to A with a hex code 7E at 6005. Therefore 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I will have to write here it is 6006. Now I will write simply it is 07. 60 is as it is. This is single byte instruction. This is 78. But now remember that this is 3-byte instruction. Therefore 6008 09 0A and this will be at 0B. It is 600B. Remember that this memory addressing must be proper. Otherwise there will be error in your program. While loading the program, you will have to check whether we are loading at a proper memory location or not. Okay. We will check once again. It is 0B, it is single byte instruction. Then this is 0C, this is 0D. All the instructions are single byte. It is 0E, then it is 0F, and it is 10. Therefore 6010. Here we can observe the address at which there is INX H, that is 21, with a address label of ahead is at 600C, and therefore here I will have to write jump on no carry at which location 600C, and then I will have to fulfill the blank, that means 0C60. Now remember that it is address, and therefore the format is that LSB first and then MSB. Now I will check. This is code MVIC 0E00 210021 for LXIH. Then move M to A 7E INXH 21 add M86. Jump on no carry 600C D2 0C60. Then 0C increment C INX 21. Okay, fine. I will check again addresses whether they are proper. It is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, right, 7 8 9 A B, yes, C D E F and 10. Therefore now the program is ready with me, and what I will have to do, I will have to load the program in the memory, and I will have to execute it. Okay, now what I will have to do, I will have to load this program in a memory from 6000, and then I will have to check it. Now this is our user interface of the study kit. To substitute the program, I will have to press S. That means I will have to enter the substitute mode. I will have to confirm it. Whether to write in memory? Yes, I will have to write in memory. Therefore once again I will press confirm. I will have to provide the address of the memory location. It is 6000, and I will press CR key. The data which is at 6000 is BF, but now I will have to load it with the new data, that is 0E at 6000, then 00, then at 6002 it is 21, followed by 0021, etc. I will load it. How? What I will have to do? I will have to enter at 6000, it is 0E, therefore I will enter it is 0E, correct? I will have to confirm it. Then at 6001, 00, confirm it. Then at 6002 it is 21, confirm, 00, confirm, 21, confirm, right? See, at 6005 I will have to load 7E, therefore I will load 7E, confirm, 21, confirm, 86, confirm, then D2, confirm, 0C, confirm, 60, confirm, then it is 0C, confirm. Now you may check. I have entered 0C, and now the memory address is 600C. Yes, it is 600C. And at 600C I will have to load 21. I will load 21, confirm, then it is 71, confirm, again 21, confirm, 77, confirm, and then CF. At 6010 there is CF, that is end of program. At 6010 there is end of program, that is CF. I have loaded. To store this CF I will have to press confirm key. Now there are two ways, either by pressing Ctrl and CR successively I can scroll back towards 6000, otherwise I will press escape, then again enter the substitute mode CR, I will provide address, memory address 6000, and then I will have to verify whether the loaded program is correct or not with help of this table. I will check. It is 0E 0021 0021 7E 21 86 D2 0C 60 0C 21 71. 1 minute. It is, I will have to check 71, then 21. Good. Then it is 77 and CF. Okay, the program is with me. Okay. Now what I will have to do before executing the program, I will have to load the memory location 2100 with some data. Okay, for example, if I will have to make the addition of B5 plus, say for example, 1 8. Therefore, what I will have to do? I will have to store B5 at 2100. I will have to store 1 8 at 2101. Therefore, in a result table, what I will have to do? I will have to write first number at 2100. I will have to load it by B5. Second number at 2101, it is 1 8. And initially, 2102 and 2103 may consist of the random data. Okay, I will check. Therefore, substitute CR, it is 2100. Initially, there was FF, but now I will have to load it by B5. Then at 2101, initially there was 7B. I will have to load it by 18. At 2102, there is 4D. Correct? There is 4D. And at 2103, there is FF. This is unwanted data. But I have mentioned. In the observation table, I have loaded 2100 by B5. I have loaded 2101 by 18. Initially at 2102, there was 4D. At 2103, there was FF. Now I will have to check whether it is replaced by the addition or not. And therefore, I have done this. Correct? Again, I will press escape key. Now see. Now we will have to use the G key. What I will have to do? I will have to execute the program. G for go to. Yes, I will have to execute the program. I will confirm. Whether it is one shot execution. Yes, there are certain options. Whether single stepping is there, breakpoint is there, or burst is there. For the time being, we will focus on the burst only. Forget about the single stepping and breakpoint. I will confirm. Which program is to be executed? The program which we have stored at 6000 is to be executed. Therefore, I will provide the address 6000 and I will confirm it. Yes, you will observe that, or you have observed that just it blinks, it displays wait. Program execution is going on. And after the completion of the program execution, it will be again at command mode. Now what the program has done? Program has added B5 and 18, that is the content of 2100 and 2101, and stored the result at 2102 and 2103, that is carry and sum, right? And therefore what we will do? We will check what are the content of 2102 and 2103. That we will have to check. And therefore again I will enter in substitute mode. I will press enter. 2100. There was BF and it is obvious operand will not be changed. There was 18. Yes, it was there as it is. But now you will observe that there is 4D and at 2103 there is FF. This indicates that either the result is same 4D FF or there is no execution of program. That means some error is there. Now remember that if there is error, then we will have to debug the program. What is wrong in the program? We will have to check. Okay. Now what I will do? I will check what is wrong and then we will continue. Okay. For that, first of all, we will have to check the logic. Here what I have done, I will have to check. Second thing is that I will have to check whether the instruction is properly converted into hex code or not. And third thing is that I will have to check whether the hex code are assigned with proper memory addresses. And the last thing is that whether the program is entered properly. That I will have to check. Okay. And here I found that the code for instruction INX is wrong. It is not 21. See, here if you observe INXH, then INXH is 23. But what I have done? I have loaded 21 here, I have loaded 21 here, and I have loaded 21 here. That I will have to change. Therefore, I will have to change the code for INX. It is not 21, it is 23. And therefore, I will have to change the data at 6006, 600C and 600E. Now purposely I have made this mistake because when the program will not be executed properly, you found that oh, something is wrong. Then what you will have to do? Check for the logic, check for the Xcode, and then check for the memory addresses. Therefore, now what I will have to do? I will have to substitute the proper data at 6006. There was 21, but I will have to replace it by 23. Then I confirm. At 7 it is 86, D2 0C, 600C it is okay, and at 0600C instead of 21 I will have to load 23, and again at 600E instead of 21 I will have to load 23. Okay, therefore I have corrected the program. Again I will check, substitute CR at 2100 it is B5, 18, 4D and FF, right? Then I will execute the program. For that I will have to press G, go to, I will have to confirm, burst, yes I will have to confirm, address I will provide 6000. Yes, the program execution is completed. Now the program will store the data at 2102 and 2103. Okay. How the addition will be and what I am expecting? It is B5 plus 18. Therefore the addition will be something like this. It is 8, 9, A, B, C, D. Therefore there will be D. Here it is carry. B, C, D. Therefore the sum will be DD and there will not be any carry. Therefore I am expecting that the carry must be 00 at 2102 and the sum must be DD at 2103. I will check, substitute CR 2100, initially first operand 0B, second operand 18, and now see the carry is 00, it is good, carry is 00 and sum is CD. Therefore I will have to check whether it is CD or not. Correct? Yes, it is correct. Therefore this prediction was wrong. See, 8, 9, A, B, C and D. There is no carry, and therefore B plus 1 it is C, and therefore it is CD as it is there in 2103. Therefore I have written the program, I have converted it into Xcode, assigned the memory locations, entered the program, and I have verified. Now we will verify with some other data. At 2100 I will substitute one more data, let it be A6. I will add in it, say for example 9A suppose. Therefore I am expecting sum to be equal to check. I will do it here. A6 plus 9A, A plus 6A, B, C, D, E, F, 0 and 1 carry is there. Now A plus 9 plus 1 carry. Therefore A, B, C, D, E, F, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 1 carry. That is 4 and there will be carry. Therefore now you will observe that the carry is 0, 1 and this will be sum. I will check by loading the data, by executing the program. At 2100 I will have to store A6. At 2101 I will have to store it is 9A. Here it is 00 and I will store 00 here. Correct? It is 00 here. Fine. I will execute the program. Go to CR 6000, enter, substitute CR 2100. Yes, it is A6 plus 9A will give you the carry to be 1 and sum to be 40. Good. Similarly, for different operands at 2100 and 2101, you will have to execute the program and you will have to check the sum. Thank you.